Okay. It's been, 4 weeks since we played last?
Something like
It's
that.
been 4 weeks.
Month?
That's only been
Close
3
enough.
weeks.
It's been 7 long years since the last session.
7 years.
I mean, I vaguely remember what we were doing. There was a plant on the wall that I made weak to mental damage, which would have been great if it wasn't immune to mental damage.
Yeah, you did. You confounded the assassin vine.
Yeah, we were climbing a tower to drop some bait to attract some elemental that we needed the water from its back.
Right. So,
Right.
yeah, you are currently on Castrovel. You were unintentionally brought here by going through a gate in from a demi-plane that was collapsing around. So, the gate key that activated the gate turned out to be cursed, and you were all immune to it. Some unknown power. That
Put it out, the unknown power is a weird whale.
weird whale. You found out the unknown power is a weird whale.
Whale.
Some ancient alien entity.
As I said, a weird whale. Like,
Weird whale. But one of the elven people here was stricken with a curse, and everybody said, "Oh no, that's not good." You talked to a tree that was made out of a lady's brain, and she said, "Oh yeah, I can fix this. You just need this formula." And the formula has special ingredients, one of which was the headwaters of She Who Walks. Full title.
She Who Walks Through the Seasons or
She
something?
Who Walks Through Seasons. They told you there was a tower where you could summon her by making an offering of 100 pounds. Provided you. The tower had been taken back up to nature, hence the assassin vine.
The bird.
Yeah, and the top of it was guarded by a nesting bird, which you drove off. They can come back later when fight and love giant birds.
I thought we killed it.
No, I hit it with a rock. It definitely
Oh
died.
no, yeah, it was trying to leave and then you killed it. It's nice people.
Birds are weak to rock.
Yeah.
I think if you hit things with rocks, like, hard enough, everything is?
Everything is super effective. So yeah, you are prepared. There was a big, we weren't sure what the point of this, or what the functionality of this scribe circle on the ground was. It did not appear critical of perfection. Now that you've secured the tower and can start hoisting up all of these supplies and offerings, can declare to you that it's just table set for the summoning. Dump all the food there. Ready. Someone needs to blow on the bizarre fungal horn mounted at the edge of the tower. That I will hand over agency. 0 point. Yeah, you control your destinies. Great, we're going back to bed.
Who wants to blow the fungal horn?
Me!
Easy.
All right. We'll send your belongings to your next of kin.
Okay, you can step up to the thing. It is very clearly like the extremely hard, rigid, but fungal material. One long, kind of hand-carved, but organically shaped organism. But yeah, it's got a clear mouthpiece, and the end of it just appears to be like not a mushroom cap, but like sack with like hundreds of little holes in it.
Good performance. I was not informed of this. Uh, button. Roll.
Oh my
Apparently I did
gosh.
great.
When it matters, it matters. The horn is bizarre, but you managed to operate
Through
it.
pure enthusiasm,
Yeah,
Khali
you're
does
just
it.
like, well, horn's a horn, and you just, zoot, zoot. And it releases this, like, deep, kind of discordant, mournful tone. And the horn part of the horn explodes with these bright orange spores that very quickly get picked up by the breeze and scatter out through the...
Ooh.
And then nothing happens for a couple of moments. And there's a crack of thunder, or what you think is thunder, and a low rumble. The sound of like some giant tree snapping, that kind of deep, resonant, loud crack. And then off to the east, you can see the canopy of the jungle just kind of shaking and shivering. Slowly start to rise up, crest, almost like a wave of trees is kind of surging itself toward you. And as it keeps doing this and getting slowly and slowly closer, it sort of like congeals into this titanic quadrupedal body, the crest of which is this like glacial deposit of ice, forming a ridge along this back, and its shoulders and backside just a dense cacophony of trees. Here's some art.
Zoramagorus.
That's cool.
That is very cool.
Yep. There's clearly like dry spots along its back, and yeah, just fresh water is pouring off of its head as it kind of lumbers its way above the trees in your direction. This thing is titanic. It approaches the tower, and you can see that its size is immense. It's, you guys were what, like 60 feet up in the air. It is just towering and looming as it gets in front of the tower, and with a creaking sound of an avalanche, just kind of sits on haunches and then opens up its mouth. It's some, like 20 or 30 feet away from the tower. And once its mouth opens, you can see that its jaw is like, I don't want to say teeth, but like ridge lines of earth forming plateaus and ridges so that it can, chomp and chew things. But among those ridges and natural terrain along its face are these extremely exotic Castrovellian birds that begin coming down in force and swarming the big pile of food, plucking things up and then carrying it back into this jungle icon. The Oasia thrust ropes into your hands and say, now is your chance.
Wait, when did they get up here?
That you've been bringing them. They were hoisting all the food up and stuff with you. Remember, your job was to come up here and lower ropes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's how they're picking away food. We're good.
You will need to leap onto She Who Walks and clamber up to retrieve the headwaters.
Oh. I can jump.
I look at my absolute shut-in tiny ass wrists, and then I look at the possibility of climbing that. It's like something here was not thought out very, thoroughly.
Well,
As long, well, as long as one of you are able to uh, make the leap, you can affix these ropes and be trivial for the rest of you to climb up.
Who has the best acrobatics here?
I mean, I've got an athletics of
I'm
12.
athletics.
Hey, I got a prompt here for just straight up doing the big jump.
YOLO. Don't matter if it don't kill me.
My athletics score is no.
Neat.
You might want to hero point that.
We are 60 feet up.
You're 60 feet
There
up.
you go.
Yeah, using your heroics, you glide off the air.
Oh my god, it's actually worse.
Wasn't that Lycaena who just succeeded?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So the two of you, because you guys are the most had the highest physicality, go at the same time because inch great. Lycaena, you very easily make the jump. You're able to grab on to some of the trees that are like at shoulder level, and very quickly make sure that you're secured. Kirrik, however, you make the jump as well, but bounce hard. Make a
There's
nice. Okay.
God.
Well,
It was nice knowing you, Kirrik.
yeah, you slide and tumble down this thing's body, taking a good chunk of embarrassment because damage to you doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's less than lethal.
Yeah, and it was less than lethal.
Lethal
So
damage very much matters.
you fall into the ground, the jungle. Lycaena, you're free. Feel free to sigh. But you are able to tie ropes to this high point within the jungle shoulder, and lower one down to Kirrik as well as everyone else. And with a rope that is a trivial climb.
Trivial as in even I can do it?
Trivial as even you can do it.
Cool. I do it.
Rope.
You know what have made this? Yes, when you jumped.
What? Music jump scare.
Yeah, I don't need to be jump scared by music.
Dramatic music.
That's
I
not
was
the
what I
Monster
think it
Hunter
is.
music.
It does. It sounds a lot like Monster Hunter music.
Like what music?
Monster
Monster
Hunter.
Hunter.
No, I never played it.
Yeah.
That's
It just
more
sounded like
like
Monster
Galaxy
Hunter
Quest.
Dude, none of you guys. This is like an obvious theme.
Oh, this is Shadow Colossus.
Correct. You're going on 10% there.
This is the Colossus, right? So it's like the one that's actually called Colossus.
No. Well, maybe I don't know.
The big bipedal guy.
I think you're right. Alright, yeah, you jumped. Lycaena saves the day, manages to secure footing. You can let everyone else up if you want, and we'll go to the...
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, so you clamber up to the clearing that's running along this thing's spine. And on either side, part of the reason you needed to make that jump is because you're in a spot along its back that is surrounded by these like glacial walls. And to the south behind you, it goes on for hundreds of feet before it kind of curves down and becomes this butt. And to the north is kind of Well, being on here, it's relatively stable because it's such a titanic creature. Is you can see this like bubbling forth pond of like cold spray. I want to say steam, but what cold steam?
Mist.
Old Steve.
Mist. That's the word I wanted. Misting water. Thank you. You nailed it.
I want to go touch the pretty bushes around it, or trees, whatever those are.
They are pretty.
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing. Well, I guess we'll progress bravely.
Yeah. Progress gravely and encounters happen.
I thought the map was just for show.
Right. So very quickly, kind of what you are approaching it toward the headwater. From out of the trees, some humanoid creatures
Oh no.
lower down, and very, with very like not hostile intent, but aggressive intent, interpose themselves. And where you're going. These things.
They're bug boys.
Hey,
Oh no, wait, they're
my
kappas. They
God.
got water on their head.
They're turtles.
They're kappas!
Oh yeah.
Oh, give it a cucumber.
Give it a cucumber, that's a thing.
That's Raphael.
You either give it a child or you give it a cucumber. One of those options is better than the other.
I already had somebody try and take children from you. So.
Kind of hard to make kimchi out of children. I'd rather keep the cucumber.
Or
These
get
things-
them to pour the water out of
these
their
things
head.
have bulging eyes and quivering antennae that kind of radiate like a psychic energy.
I'm trying to figure out if these haven't, like... Listen, are these insects or amphibians?
Turtles, technically.
Recall knowledge.
They have
Where's my
turtle
basic
shells.
action macro?
Told you
It's
gonna,
gone.
told you you're gonna have to reset everything.
Yeah, give me a second. What was it? Control on paper surge?
Control space.
Control space to surge.
Try.
What was it called? Was it basic action? Was it actually called basic action macro?
They may have changed the name. I know they added something silly. Point out is what they added to it.
That's not silly. It's a button. What's it called?
Basic actions, man.
Basic actions. It's not coming up.
It was in a weird place when I found it, but I don't remember.
I should be searching everything for it.
I don't know. Maybe quick search doesn't find macros.
There you go.
No, that's it.
Bottom of the list on my screenshot.
We're real good at this.
We've done this before, I swear.
But Kyle, you don't know what these things are.
Darn. I don't know what they are in this, but I sure as heck know what a kappa is outside of this.
Yeah, these are
Don't worry, guys. Just trick them into dropping the water.
on pizza.
Why do I have a -1 for recall knowledge?
Girls.
It is. Not
I think it just
there.
defaults that.
Okay.
Use the water in their head as a fuel source.
Mm-hmm.
Teriani, these are kappas. They are definitely a Castrovellian varieties. they have abilities that you wouldn't necessarily be aware of. But
Okay, but how did they get here? You know, they could probably ask the same of us.
right.
Um,
Based on their stance and the fact that they are like, as soon as they came out, they're not jumping you and attacking you. They are so normal Kappas have a level of intelligence. They are considered, like monsters traditionally, but in the
silver goblins.
yeah, and it's sort of a
Mhm.
goblin way. You don't know the antennas are not something that you expected. But familiar as you're becoming with Castrovel, like everything here has like some level of psychic ability, and it's very clear that these things are defending you from progressing anymore. If you wanted to ask me a mechanical question.
Lowest save.
14.
Okay.
You can ask
I
me-
would not have guessed that.
ask me another question.
Do they have any magic abilities?
So with normal Kappas, they have this. They have the bowls of water on their head, and if that water ever is removed, they lose the ability to function well. Like without that water, they can't really move. You can knock them over, and they would need to potentially make reflex saves to avoid spilling the water. You could also, if you manage to like grapple or restrain one of them, another creature could, come in
And just scoop the water
scoop
out.
the water out. Yeah. They've also got an ability. It's not magical, but they can it's somewhat supernatural, where they can pull one of their arms or limbs into their shell, and it makes the opposing limb gain its length, so they could potentially give themselves.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
How are their insides arranged to allow that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, so yeah, you think that this is some kind of Fey ability, but they're not actually Fey. They are explicit.
Water demons.
Well, they went through the effort of giving us 2 different colors, so maybe we can just ask nicely.
Do you think there might be a fourth one hiding around?
Gotta be. The
I mean,
purple
I'm
one.
assuming the yellow
Yeah,
one
exactly,
is
we're
supposed to be
sorry.
orange, so... Yeah, we're looking for Donatello.
Who are you talking to? Rachel. Who's you talking
She's muted on the thing.
to? Muted in Discord. Oh, it did.
Can you hear me?
Hi.
Mhm.
Yeah, we should try talking to them.
Who's best at diplomacy? Not me.
None of us. We're gonna
Terrifyingly,
solve a lot of problems with talking, considering how bad we are at it.
I got a 6, if that's worth anything.
Listen, I've got a 0.
I have a 2.
And you know what? You're
the
lucky
character
it's not
looks like
negative.
he should be a bard.
Yeah, there was a version of his character that had higher diplomacy stats, but then I was like, yeah, but being a nerd sounds more useful.
I have a +7 to diplomacy, so I'll roll
Like how
it.
Oh,
Kirrik
good.
has a +8, and Kirrik is the walk up smack you kind of guy.
I mean, I'm trained in it, so if that's the bar.
Yeah, Lycaena's brain did it too.
So they, with this make an impression, before any dialogue is activated, they still seem to have their guards up and their claws raised, and they very kind of slowly have that ability I was talking about earlier. They can extend their reach is all active. So they've got one tiny hand scrunched by the inside of their shell, while the other one, is this long gangly thing that they've are clearly using to keep anybody from getting past them. The initial make an impression check has failed, but they still aren't actively attacking.
Is there a reason they don't want us to get the water? Like,
Well, they don't know why we're here, so we should just explain.
yeah, hey, we're trying to save our elf friend that got killed because I'm incompetent.
We
Pretty
just need a
much.
bit of water. And nothing else.
I mean, this is probably sacred to them.
When you
Like, we're
start
sorry to disturb you,
Yeah.
but we we're here not to hurt anybody or hurt the
Man, if we had a
Goddess
kineticist that
thing.
can control water, that'd be hilarious right now.
If only.
yeah, Ryan, you broke your usual pattern, and here we are.
At the response of speech, their antennas start to quiver and emit this kind of radiation. You can see the air around their antennas kind of model passing through heat. And then you can start to hear a unsettling chorus. Are not worthy for there's waters. Bend. Leave this place. It's sacred. Kind is welcome.
How can we prove ourselves worthy?
Not us. You will never be worthy.
Rude, but
Listen,
okay.
our friend is dying, and she needs these waters. Please.
Do you think a soyo means anything to them?
Is it that you don't want us to go near the water, or you don't want us to have the water?
You're right. You bring harm to our mother.
No, we don't plan on hurting anybody. In fact, we're trying to do quite the opposite right now.
Was the offering not enough? Which is in custom, along with summoning her with the horn?
Yeah, was there a step we didn't take?
We give you this courtesy. Have no right to her waters. And you can see that these guys are very obviously protective of water that's coming out of something's head.
Sure. Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Giant Mama Kappa.
But they still do not seem to have any intention of letting it pass. The threat of someone dying. It's either they are more worried about their obligation to protect headwaters, or are so uncaring as to that is not.
Sway them. Can we try another diplomacy check?
You can, but they're still hostile.
Is anyone better than a +7?
As a +8.
+8, yeah.
Then
Cut
go
that
for it.
+6.
Can I
Yeah, more
almost do the right thing here? I'm trying to see if it's better to do diplomacy couched in a threat or just a straight up threat. Like, hey man, we need this water. Either you can show us how to do this the right way so we don't hurt anybody, or we can get through it and do it ourselves and blunder through it. I don't know if I want to course,
I mean-
or yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, if I talk, I'm going to be threatening them. So
Just by virtue of opening your mouth.
I mean, I'm a spellcaster, so probably kinda. I was gonna kind of throw their words back at them. This conversation is our courtesy to you for not attacking us on sight.
That's basically where Kirrik's coming from. So I'm gonna roll intimidation unless it has to be diplomacy.
No, intimidation's fine.
Yeah, couch it.
Nope.
And I cannot roll.
Yeah, the chorus of responses. Only way past us, and
Yeah.
they must leave, and they start to move forward like they're gonna push you.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
We did our best.
you're on the ground bleeding out. Who gave you away?
Man, I wish I had a cucumber.
Oh, are we going for initiative now?
Yeah, they at the thinness of once a threat is issued, they're like, okay, if it had been better, they may have. Well, we will bodily remove you from other. Ollie's gonna.
I don't want
Boss.
to hurt these guys.
I mean,
Well,
oh
just
no.
flip them over. Turtles.
If they had been nice and decent people,
They were
I
not
mean-
willing to listen to your reason. They have been willing to reason, just not yours.
Burn the logic.
Should I shoot these? Are we through talking? Everybody?
Yeah, they're rushing forward, and it looks like they're gonna try and grab you and throw you off of this.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll shoot it.
Because
I don't.
behind you off the map is this thing's arching back, which very quickly could turn into a spill that sends you falling.
Fine, I'm a cat.
yeah, are they actually related to this creature at all, or did they just show up and take it upon themselves?
I mean,
Like, you have water on your head, I have water on my head.
things with four limbs that have bowls of water on their heads.
It's like how there's lizards that throughout evolution have lost their legs, but they're not actually snakes. This is like one of those situations.
Alright, you take a shot at one, and they don't see it.
Okay. That was one action. I guess I should reload.
I guess the question is whether or not the Zoromagdaros is the true Kappa, or if these are the true Kappas.
Kappa was
More shooty turtle.
You haven't made that many friends.
oh my
We
gosh.
don't do that a lot.
I mean, the religious zealot walking among us has not helped matters.
Nice dice.
I know, right?
Excuse me.
I mean, I tried to be nice to somebody, and you guys were like, no, this guy experiments on people. He's rude. He deserves to die or something.
Or something.
I didn't say that.
Hey, Teriani.
Don't think that's exactly how that went, but okay.
But I have a sweet tail now.
Yeah, you have my tail.
Now I don't recall that conversation going down that way, but okay.
Joe.
Oh. Well, alright then. I guess we have... wait. Hold on.
No, no.
Damn it. I tried to dodge myself forward so I'd be in range of Kirrik. But... yeah. Did they change the action macro symbol to just numbers, by the way?
Oh, it's
For my foundry, every instance of the action symbol is just a number.
that might be Duraco's.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna step forward. We're going to cast a Nudge Fate on Kirrik. And then we're going to cast a... Oh no, then we're going to Familiar Abalanced Luck on Kirrik, because there's a few of them right now. So enjoy your +1. And for last action, I'm going to... Man, I hope this doesn't backfire. I'm gonna chuck my fancy Shadow Dagger at him.
Why would it possibly back?
Catches it with
Because
his
I don't want to
body.
lose it.
Picking on Raph, so
He's the one that needs to
Rap's
sit
the
down.
hot-headed one. Like, when they get angry, does their water boil?
any other business?
Nope, that's all my actions. You should have a +1 to your AC too, but I don't see the symbol for that.
Changed.
Oh, okay. I thought that was cracks, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Not that a branch makes sense either.
I'm gonna shift my eminence to my weapon, and I'm going to remember my mournful epithet. I'm gonna make the blue guy dazzled.
Spark transcendence on your body eye.
Oh shit, you're right. It has to be body icon. God damn it. Never mind. I will not do that.
You feel sad about it, but not to the point where they are overwhelmed.
Then I hit him.
Yep.
Then I damage him.
Turtle. He just got its shell smashed.
Shell shocked. Other Ninja Turtle.
Really?
That's my turn.
So I'm
We
not sure if
shouldn't-
this is appropriate to ask or not, but you think they make good soup?
Oh my god. I feel like
think
we
it's been
shouldn't.
pretty well established that making soup out of sentient beings is wrong.
No one said anything about soup.
Okay,
We've established that eating sentient beings is wrong, but putting them in a soup, is that really eating?
Yes.
What if I don't actually eat them?
Maybe.
You just eat around them.
It is Raph's turn. He is going to, with his little scrunched up hand, kind of root around inside his shell, produce a gourd and drink it.
It's just a personal opinion, but I feel like we maybe shouldn't kill the turtles that are protecting this creature.
And then with his big long arm claw, he's striking.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, Khali, but they kind of made their decision by trying to protect it from us.
Don't have to kill them, because what's gonna protect this thing from other things that show up, you know?
I mean, how much protection does this thing need?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe if we take all the water, it gets all dizzy and woozy and falls over like the kappas.
Well, you know, I brought up that point. Like, why don't you guys do this for us so you can do it the right way? And they're
As
like,
a
no,
resident-
fuck you, combat.
No, I mean, these were all good salient points that saying.
Also because turtles are prejudiced.
What are they prejudiced against?
Obviously, Golarion.
People
Nins.
without water
Bill-
in their heads.
And we don't know if it's all Golarions. At the very least, apparently elves, part elves, cats, which...
Why we're assuming, like, that's the motivation.
Well, he said your kind aren't worthy here. I don't know how more racist you could get.
The
That's a fair
non-bullheads.
You're right. Okay.
I mean,
Fine.
it could be like
I don't-
your kind, like non-believers.
I mean, it's hard not to believe in this turtle when you're walking
you
around
don't
on it.
want, yeah. I mean, it's a
Well,
level-
actually, Oscar Wilde argued that skepticism was the beginning of faith. You don't need to believe on the turtle because you're walking around on it.
It's definitely some level of bigotry. Speaking of racism, it's Lycaena's turn.
I'm not sure that I appreciate that transition.
This is only racist against people who can't be quiet.
Fuck.
I don't think that's really a racism thing. She does have a serious problem with. Why can't I? Why am I not just? Thank you. So I'm taking a double move to get up to this thing. And attacking it.
Bonk, stick.
False fate.
Can I attack it non-lethally?
With a mundane weapon, yes.
Do I have a mundane weapon?
Is a one-name weapon a non-magical weapon or like a non-fancy, like crazy weapon?
Not a spell.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. Then I'm not using a spell. And Foundry just crashed.
Yeah, Foundry just crashed.
Oh, good. It's not just me.
Not just you.
Oh, all right then.
Oh,
Oh,
man, are
well,
they
that's
getting
good.
DDoSed?
My foundry is just fine.
I
My
reestablished
Foundry is
connection.
definitely not.
And I'm gone.
Fine.
Down for
I can push buttons.
No, it's down for all
Everybody
of
but
us.
me, apparently.
I can push buttons.
I'm going to the down for
Everybody-
Apparently,
but
the
me,
fall
Khali.
people in Fairbanks.
My forge in general is fine.
going to
Man.
down for
I'm back.
checking server. It's just me.
Oh no.
I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick while we're figuring this out.
Yeah. Got me back. Technology, am I right?
Acknowledge.
It's just summer. That's
Man, they should hire people to work on that kind of thing.
No. Horace's last name only requested.
I don't know what I'm seeing, but it's definitely not
Well,
normal.
Horace and I he's and I wanted to make sure both.
All I'm seeing are giant photos of our characters.
What's not to like?
Like, there's Khali looking surprisingly sexy for a cat. I don't know how to interpret
Hey,
that.
that's my sister.
What?
Today. And
I'm
she was
confused.
literally sitting
Your
in
picture
the
is kind of a hottie, Khali.
like literally not even in a bottom kettle, like a top kettle.
Kettle?
She just squeezed herself in there and was just sitting there. And I kept like my brain just kept going like, oh, I should close it. Don't Maddie's back. The whole day, like every time I walked in, I'm like, oh, and kept no.
Joe's doing that thing where he talks to his girlfriend.
What is happening?
I mean, she
Oh,
closed
no!
in there post surgery because he was flopping around like a crazy. Like,
She is a, yeah.
I'm just telling you. Yeah.
Tell us of your boob window.
I've always wanted a boob window.
Curious as to what is happening.
All I'm seeing is like this weird,
Extremely
ex-
large pictures.
extremely large pictures of all the character tokens.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know why. So,
Does that mean Kirik's cat is giant?
Kirik's cat was quite giant. Kirik's cat was surprisingly mean looking. I'm not sure how I feel about Kirik's cat anymore.
Of course, Kara's cat is being looking.
It's Kirik's cat.
I like the idea that, like, Kirrik is actually surprisingly nice to his cat. Does Kirrik dote on his cat?
Alright, of course. Can't not dote on the cat.
Well, I'm always on Wi-Fi, babe.
Yeah, but
I'm on the #1 rule, which is the good one.
What's funny is that cat that popped up in the AR art looks like my cat, Mia, who is like really, really grumpy to everybody except for me and my other half.
Lightning cat.
If I didn't zoom in, one, I wouldn't have realized you had a cat. But two, it looks like the cat's shooting lightning out of its mouth.
Does the
Yeah.
cat have a bandana?
I remember the cat having something.
It looks like a little bandana or scarf. I know in my picture I have just a flask that's floating. It's not attached to anything. It's just kind of floating.
Little AI art.
I know, right? It's just funny every time I look at it. It's like, oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, it's got some sort of levitating potion in it.
At least most of us are.
Hmm?
Most of us.
I turned your Wi-Fi off. Let's see if this will behave a bit better.
Why would turning the Wi-Fi off make it behave better?
Because it was like a bridge connection over its own, over the same.
Okay.
Two actions and.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm fading fast.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay awake because of jet lag, but
It's kind of a lot of jet lag.
I'm pretty out of it right now. I forgot to target it for my first roll. And that was trying to do it
So
non-lethally.
with non-lethal, that
Okay.
where's my music?
Oh, that's loud.
You can go ahead and roll.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
How dare you talk to your girlfriend?
Yeah, we're all very upset that you're communicating with your significant other.
Well, I knew she'd have a rough day at work because one of her coworkers like has a cat going into surgery, and like there's a lot going on, and yeah. And she's had a lot of long days lately.
We're giving you a hard time, Joe. Calm down.
I know.
Speaking of hard times,
I'm like 5 minutes away from falling asleep, so
The-
nobody's allowed. Like, I am in the last person who's going to judge anybody.
Leo's gonna attack Lycaena. Iterative. And back up, relying on its spaghetti arm in case you continue advancing. How's Jandar's turn?
Gonna move
Over yonder.
over yonder, and I try to trip.
Whoa!
Combat maneuvers in my Pathfinder?
Yes, the target falls.
I'm going to bully some turtles, non-lethally.
Hooray.
I think it's just called murdering when you bully lethally.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
I think
you
it's just
gotta.
called assault. Yeah.
there you go.
Uh, mm, I suppose I will non-lethally swing to try to knock it out.
That's mighty.
I don't know what kind of damage to the ecosystem we're gonna do if we murder these guys. So
I mean, can killing 3 of anything significantly damage an ecosystem?
Only the size of this thing's back. Yeah, possibly.
I mean,
This
3 is not a
sometimes-
sustainable population. These guys are doomed anyway.
That will hit with. Alright, he's not killed.
hooray!
Not knocked out.
Oh no!
He's doing everything he can while prone. Oh, he's got to make a reflex save.
Bear in mind, he's also taking persistent spirit damage, so.
Hey, reflex. He failed. He spills the water.
Dies.
He's fine.
Tripped up all of his head water. Spills out onto the ground. Shrivel up.
This is not what I intended.
Throw him back in the water when we're done.
Yes, please.
I mean, does it matter if you throw him back in the water versus just, like, is that his water? Or does he just need water?
I think it just needs water, and then it becomes magical, if I'm remembering Papa's.
To keep with the premise, Michelangelo is going to jump forward. Like, no! He doesn't actually need because he's getting armed. And unleash a holy hell onto Yawn. Strike. Like twice. 27th. Curative.
Alright, so spilling the water is a lot worse than nearly murdering them in one turn.
Khali.
Can
The,
legally shoot something?
and the red one that's on its turtle shell back without its head is just screaming telepathically, calling you trespassers, blasphemers, scum.
Once again, can I non-lethally shoot something?
You can.
Okay.
I think so.
We gave them an opportunity. I
You
don't know
can
why
shoot
they
him in the
can't.
knee.
But he'll never walk again.
It'll be fine.
He'll never be an adventurer again.
It'll be fine.
I like how in trying not to like kill them, you have subjected them to some fairly extreme stuff.
It'll be fine. I reload.
You know, Daze has the non-lethal trait. I never realized.
I'm going to shoot the turtle.
I thought wasn't mental damage non-lethal in general?
I critically hit the turtle. Non-lethally, I think. I specifically said
I
that.
non-lethally critically hit him.
A thought occurs. If it goes unconscious, it can't really stop the water on its head from going out.
Anyways, let me roll this. Wow. Why does it keep telling me my ammunition has an effect?
Oh.
My ammunition does not have an effect right now. I'm going to
Weirdness.
reload. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, after you. Next person. Teriani.
Yay! Alright, everybody else moved so far forward.
Hugging a tree. Elf.
Yeah, it tracks. Everybody's so far away now.
I'm not.
Complaining about having.
Is he caster? Never. Mr. Donatello over there has made the fatal mistake of being almost within 30 feet.
Of these guys are Donatello.
Michelangelo. And I'm going to have Michelangelo make a fortitude save.
Hey, that's the worst
Mm.
thing.
I did start channeling negative energy. Basic fortitude save. Cool. He's still taking damage.
Damage is damage. Stepped in 2 action. Magic. Kirrik.
Yep.
Guess the encounter's over.
I mean, I can only kill one of them. Yeah, so here's the thing. If I hit this guy again, lethally or non-lethally, he dies on his turn.
You only kill things. That's the mournful. I can't stop killing.
Tell you what, I'll step over here, and I'll try to not kill this one. I'll
I'm very
even,
happy that we are not killing turtles.
I'll shift my eminence.
Your non-lethal eminence.
Kind of. The one that doesn't apply persistent spirit damage.
Hmm.
Oh, then I miss.
Look at how hard I'm not killing you.
Today we're learning the difference between non-lethal and less than lethal.
Gonna... You have to do anything weird to get back on his feet.
I don't know.
He's gonna kip up because he's a monk.
We really are fighting the Ninja Turtles, aren't we?
He is gonna step into the flank.
Didn't he lose his water?
He did lose his water, but he can still step. He's fighting for his life. Water thieves. He care nothing for.
We've tried not killing you.
Is like Kappa fascists? Oh, you can't do anything. Oh god, we're being hurt.
We're being
You're
repressed.
being oppressed.
You are weak and fragile and strong and a threat.
A 22 to hit for 5 damage.
I mean, I'm buying.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Alright, so he tipped up, moved into a flank with Michelangelo and Lycaena.
Hmm.
Any spirit damage then. Cool.
Still trying to be non-lethal.
Didn't Roll tell us to our face that we don't care about them?
With non-lethal,
Roll -2.
that should make it. I know how to do it. Too.
Laziness.
You should be able to raise shield.
Oh, right. My bad. Sorry.
Guy's gonna move into the flank. Alright, now my dancing in the, which is very much his style. Claw at Lycaena. Iterative. Hit again for 10 damage. They do the real hit point damage to the. Yeah, and these guys are clearly fighting with a zealotry that is maybe a
Familiar?
Reminiscent. Yeah.
Yawn, Jandar. Whoa, what are they gonna
Everybody else is doing it.
I swear to you, I'm gonna get a wonderful lightning spell as soon as I can. I know some of you are allies, but listen, you have an opportunity to hit 6 targets to take it.
I mean, where you're positioning. This could be some burning hand stuff. You could now.
Buy me a backfire mantle.
Missed.
I see that. That's a bummer. Alright.
No, if only I were an arcane caster. Or a primal caster.
Alright, we'll try to non-lethally. I'm going to remove. It's what, -2?
Yep.
-2 circumstance.
There you go.
Hey, all you gotta do is crit.
Okay.
It never
I hit him
fails.
with a blunt into my spear and knock him over.
The blunt end of your spear is also the point of a dancer's spear. Roll damage. Neat.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Wait, dead?
Yeah.
Turtles can't sleep; they can only die.
That's a new thing.
Rather than popping in like 10 conditions.
Well, okay, you knocked him out. Good end of
Yep.
turn.
Yep. I'm saving the environment.
You're why people use plastic straws or paper straws. Gotta save the turtles.
Alright, well, Lycaena is the only one that's still in flanks. There.
These
and
turtles are the reason I use plastic straws.
22 to hit Lycaena. 7 damage. Miss. Is going to step into this. Try and
Like that icon.
ninja turtle eye. Khali, you're up.
Ooh. Did I reload last time? Where are my buttons? There are my buttons. I did reload last time. Okay, I want to go off of the ruler. I want to go here. And then I want to continue non-lethally murdering turtles. Look at this one. It's blue. Blue.
Missed.
Oh no. That's one. Ooh, now I gotta reload. Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, so those 2 turtles are still up, right?
Yeah, and they're barely wounded at all.
Which one didn't have water in its head?
The red one.
Shit. I thought we knocked another one. I thought we tripped another one.
Nope.
Okay, I got my combat mixed up at some point. Man, there's actually a really useful spell for this exact situation.
Admonishing Ray.
Turtle murder.
Turtle murder.
If you think of it, I'll give you a hero point.
If I thought of lightning
Uh,
at them with water in their head, would they just be electrocuted?
No, there's a couple. There's a couple spells that involve like moving water around.
You already
Yeah.
have water in your head.
But they have a lot of water in their head.
Outside their head.
Sort of in and out.
In a bowl.
It's where they store their soup.
Store their-
Like, hold on. So if I piss them off and I put some ramen in there,
I think you have a business venture.
Is that like the traditional exclamation?
Ramen?
What?
Bakers?
They're child stealers, but yes, Robin bakers.
yeah.
Okay, no, those goes.
Why not both?
I don't care about concealed if I make him make a save.
If you do something that targets them, you do care about concealed.
In that case, okay. I'm gonna have Leonardo make the fortitude save.
Roll damage first. Crit succeed.
You know what? Fuck that spell. Why'd I get that spell? That spell sucks.
You need a better game master that doesn't just ruin everything you do.
I'm just gonna start throwing needle darts at him. I mean, it's just, I think, generally better. Hits further. Yeah.
Single action.
Nah, it's still 2 actions. Oh no, I have a single action. Man, it would be really funny. Actually, I don't think that does anything here. Fuck it, nudge fate. Kirrik, have a little bit of fate. Oh wait, no. You already have fate. What am I doing? Ignore that. I don't nudge fate.
I've already.
Oh, I mean, here's the thing. And you take a couple turns off of it. Fuck it, I draw my other dagger. It's not fancy. Well, drawing nonetheless. And that's all my actions.
Okay, mournful Kirrik, who is still having their fate nudged.
Kirrik, nudges fate. Non-lethal Kappa attack.
Oh,
Oh,
Non-lethal Kappa attack.
yes. Maybe. The automate.
Oh,
Make this flat check.
please make that flat check.
Hey,
Holy fuck.
bare minimum.
Don't scare me like that when you're gonna when you roll 1 off max damage.
I kind of imagine he just sweeps it like a golf ball
No longer
with
considered.
his sword.
Is it because he's dead?
He's not dead. He's unconscious. Make sure they're not immune.
Then I guess I'll join the conga line. Why can't I move?
Are you measuring?
I don't think so. Oh.
It's because it's Teriani's turn.
Oh.
Monster. I was supposed to hit in turn.
Now it's Lycaena's turn.
Wait, there's an intern button.
There is an end turn button. I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
That's really cute.
I think Adam finding it cute when I fall asleep is like pretty much the basis of our marriage.
Fell asleep once, instantly married.
Basically, that's how it worked.
The only one of
Isn't
these
that how
guys
all
left.
courtship
It's
works?
Leonardo, saving the best
If
for
you're
last.
asking if I watched my girlfriend fall asleep, decided it was cute, and dating her, buying a house with her now, that's not quite how it worked.
Well, you're doing it wrong, Joe.
Taking notes here.
What actually happened is her friends took her to another room to inform her that I was hitting on her.
Excuse me, this man, he has intentions.
I'd like to say that's never happened to me, but that's totally happened to me. Because I am super oblivious.
Everyone is.
I don't know who's more oblivious. Her because I was trying to hold her hand, or me because I did not realize that's what they were doing in the other room. Anyway, we were saying, other than
Rachel's turn.
Rachel's story. Sorry.
Lethal.
Oh, it's non-lethal, right? Okay. Try one more time. That will also miss, and then she will raise her shield.
Alright, well, let's do something important to him.
I don't think we have any of those.
He is moving over there to make sure that nobody makes a mad dash. Headwaters. Action. Turn and flash Kirrik.
That misses.
I was about to say, I feel like what should be happening right now is people should be trying to make a mad dash for the headwaters.
That misses. Oh wait, no, it's his hit.
I don't know why.
Hands.
That's me. Gandar.
I'm gonna come up and get right behind him and then just try to trip him.
Missed.
Well, I did it once. I figured I could do it twice. That hasn't been panning out. All right, and turn.
jump monks are pretty good at not being.
Khali.
Guess just
will
Raph sucks at it.
Continue to non-lethally shoot this turtle.
Running out of feet for you to shoot.
There are toes, aren't there?
You have toes.
There are hands. Hands and toes.
Yeah, but hitting the hands and toes isn't going to knock him out. It's going to make him scream.
That'll be fine.
I don't like screaming.
That'll be fine.
Well, it's like the opposite of your whole vibe.
Basically.
Darn, I didn't shoot him in the foot hard enough.
Pretty solid. hit,
Reload.
though.
Okay, and then reload and shoot him again. Non-lethally. I missed.
Lethal explicitly made you.
There. A turtle that's really far away. You know what? You don't need to nudge bait. I'm gonna nudge bait myself. And then I'm going to needle darts that thing that's technically within range.
Folks.
And I'm gonna hope I don't kill him because everyone's gonna be super pissed at me if this does. Damn. The results of me trying to make my needle darts non-lethal. That's all my actions.
They didn't kill him.
Kill him. Kirrik.
Yep. Non-lethal attack. Oh my god. What is the top half of the dice? Oh, there it is.
That will hit.
Good.
Alright, you solved my turtle puzzle.
Yeah, we didn't even kill the turtles.
No turtles were killed.
Now I need some spring water.
We should drag them over to the spring, so that way we can put the water back in their heads and before we
Bucket.
leave. Yeah.
What are we putting this water in?
They gave us a thing just for it.
Okay.
I don't remember who was carrying it, but I know we wouldn't have got up here without it.
They did give you a...
Don't forget your dagger, Teriani.
What? My dragon?
Your
Dagger.
dagger.
Oh, my dagger.
The
Yeah.
one that you stuck at a turtle.
Yep. I go. I carefully. I kind of like look at it for a second, like, all right, guys. Is it bad to pull this out? Is he gonna die if I pull the dagger out?
No.
Okay.
Fine, I got stabilized.
It barely did any damage.
Pick up the dagger. I think I read in a book once you're supposed to leave the dagger in.
Yeah, so you don't bleed out.
I mean, it depends on how bad the cut is.
Mm.
I mean, that's fair. It's perfectly fine to pull out a splinter, and that's basically the same thing.
Are all of the Z's coming out of these guys different colors?
Yes.
Yes. I like it.
Anyway, so I guess somebody grabs the water and the rest of us drag the turtles to the water.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, so on this thing's head, are leaves of vibrant rainbow colors. There's a bubbling pool, very fragrant mist, kind of bubbling up from its head, and occasionally there are jets of steamy hot water that shoot out geysers. It not calm little, actually becomes dangerous.
Dangerous to who?
Dangerous to whoever's doing the harvesting.
Oh.
Okay, like, that doesn't answer. Like, is it will burn dangerous? Because if it's just like will burn dangerous, then we just throw Kirrik at it and it's fine.
Yeah, it is. It is. The danger seems to be that it might burn you.
Oh, not even will, might. You got this, Kirrik.
Yeah, I mean, you may be able to safely get the water out, but it does appear as you approach and get within the circle of scintillating trees, there is like a heat and intensity that is not just physical, but some magical aspect to it. Feel it on your causing you to begin sweating as you step into a hot steam room. Magical water. Do you want to try and collect some?
First, hold on. All right, now I'll try to click some.
All right. Attempting to collect some of this water without burning yourself directly, unless you just want to thrust your hand in hardcore style. Kirrik.
Yeah. Kirrik will dip his hand in the water to see how bad it is.
It would be dangerous, even before you put your hand in the water. Not so much that you're gonna just die, but
It'll be inefficient.
yeah, like you would have to, even with those lesser mortals that you're hanging around with would have a problem with this. But
And I'll just attempt to collect. I will not be reckless.
the check.
I'm not good at these.
Make this
I'm
reflex
not
save.
good at these. I'm slightly better at these. Not good enough, apparently.
All right, you're gonna take twice of 31 fire damage.
I'm down.
I was like, nah, I can handle this. No, he can't. Kirrik plunges his hand in the water and just is immolated in flames.
Kirrik,
Go
super quick
check
question.
that out.
What is your max health?
Like 50.
56.
Oh, okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's not kill me instantly, but
But we're gonna rush over there really, really quick. I was like,
I'll
Yawn,
go grab
Yawn.
the water and then burst
Pull
into
him out.
flames.
Pull him out. Yawn, pull him out. Yawn, wrong way, Yawn.
What? Further in. Other side of the geyser. Through?
Grab him and pull him out.
I was going to.
Do you fall in?
No, he didn't fall in. So it seems like what happened is he was reaching this container gourd that's been treated to handle this water, and he's reaching in and getting closer, but it like violently erupts and covers him in this scorching water. He was prepared to be able to be tough enough to withstand, but it begins to like sizzle and boil as he's not taking persistent fire damage, but it is supernaturally hot.
Oh, okay. I thought he would be taking persistent damage right there. That's why I was thinking.
Well, yeah, you don't know. You run up there and you can just see that it was such a shock that he passed out, which is not something Kirrik normally.
I still got 2 healing
Have we
thoughts.
seen him pass out yet?
I've definitely been down before.
I think he collapsed from jumping off a building one time.
Yeah.
The only thing that defeats Kirrik is Kirrik. Yet again, proven true.
So is he stable? Do I just need to heal him, or do I need to stabilize him?
Yeah, you don't have with Yawn being able to stay.
And I still have 2 healing fonts, so.
I mean,
So if you fuck it up, he's fine.
The fun thing about Kirrik losing.
As long as he gets back up.
I do care about dying. Like the dying condition, or the wounded condition, I should say.
What?
'Cause eventually, that just kills me.
Now I'm just over here realizing he's mortal.
Okay, well, the unfortunate thing is that you were not able to collect any water.
I mean, he's just barely mortal, so it's fine.
You can step to the side and begin pitching flesh, I guess. Garbage is called.
No scrub with this.
Ooh, now you're covered in burns.
Not for long though.
Actually, wait, hold on. It's better than that. That's a turn's worth of healing.
That's not even full turn. You have to switch to the next card about this first.
Well, true, but I'm doing it in increments in case time is important. I don't know if it is.
All right. Now the real question: are you gonna let a puddle of water win?
Kirik's not particularly dexterous. I mean, he's more than willing to try again. I'm sure a double critical failure wouldn't happen again.
This couldn't possibly happen twice.
Not to me.
What was the blast radius?
It almost seemed like an intentional thing, not like a as if there is this pool is ending itself. Like it seemed very intentional that it just blasted Kirrik with water.
I mean, a thievery check implies like a delicateness, right? Like a
Yeah,
I need to be careful or I'll set this off.
It's explicitly sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Well, if you tragically fail again, I can try.
Could we diplomacy the pool of water?
Yeah, you could. Unsuccessful. Reflex save.
What could possibly go? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Oh no!
And he's down again.
Nope.
Oh, we're good.
He lived.
Oh, actually,
Really?
never mind. It's the exact amount of damage it needed to be to down me.
Nice.
What's his wounded condition at now?
Not
Currently,
great.
2.
You should probably let me administer
fucking
healing on you.
lose Kirrik to a goddamn puddle of water.
You should probably let me treat your wounds so you'll lose that.
No, he'll wake up here in a minute on his own.
But he
Do
won't
we
lose
let
the
him
condition. He won't lose the wounded condition.
He will after 10 minutes. But you know we don't. You're realizing that it will not be much longer. You know, combat didn't take a lot of time diegetically, but She Who Walks Through Seasons offering will not last too much longer, and what happens when that runs out might be something to be concerned of.
Anybody who has a real thievery check should probably take it over.
I can try. I have a 7.
Just gonna pull Kirrik off to the side before you do anything.
I have a 2.
Can I re-roll that?
You could re-roll that.
You do have a hero point.
That was just a failure.
Just
Okay.
a failure. Make this save.
TPK. TPK.
Nice. Take 20 fire damage.
Ow. Does anyone have a better thievery than me? Because otherwise...
Oh, I should probably actually get Kirrik up, huh?
He's got 1,000 hit points.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no. Does anyone have a better thievery than my +7?
Oh.
The
Nope, I got a
burglar.
3.
I mean, you didn't roll particularly well. 11. You could roll higher.
Yeah, but I'm concerned that if I fail again, that will actually kill me.
Well, true wounds.
That's true. But...
I'm keeping track of time, don't worry.
Yeah, that was the other thing, is... I don't need the medicine skill, I have crafting. But yeah, that was my concern, is time.
Well, and also, once this thing gets up and starts moving, assuming it doesn't violently shake you off Shadow of the Colossus style, it's going to be much more difficult to harvest this water.
I believe in you.
Is there any, like, apparent thing in our surroundings that,
I guess I'll try the thing again.
like, is there a suspiciously bowl-shaped fruit around here?
Have a specially treated container.
I mean, like, something
Like
from this
a
thing.
big ladle.
Yeah,
We didn't plan that far ahead.
something
There
that
we go.
streams.
Hey,
Use
there we
this
go.
together. Okay, good.
Just be careful this time.
What was the DC on that?
A secret.
Since I succeeded. Yes,
Oh,
but I
wait.
succeeded, so can you tell me?
I could.
Oh, nobody rolled above an 18.
It's not particularly high, it just does require training. Kirrik would continue to scorch himself
Oh,
forever.
nice.
A
Hey, I
tree.
have water, right?
Yeah, you collect some of the water.
Cool, let's go.
Yeah, you can it's very easy to run back down the tail end of this thing and slide off.
Nobody wants to smell burning fur. Let's go.
And once you set your feet on the ground, there is kind of a morose, grumbling howl. Can't help but be filled with this like weird, complicated feeling of sadness. Like every time you win against the Colossus, you're making a mistake.
No, you stop that right now.
Why is it playing sad music?
Is this just like Shadow of the Colossus, where we're just trapped in a toxic relationship?
It's a metaphor.
For a toxic relationship?
Khali
Shadow
will
of
very
Colossus certainly
explicitly,
is.
after she gets the water, be like, "Thank you for the water. We're leaving." Because, thank you, we have water. Goodbye. You were great. Let's go. Cool giant mountain thing.
Only knocked our friend down as many times as he knocked your friends down.
Not as many times, but close.
And this thing begins striding back into
friends.
the jungle, and then begins to descend into the trees as if it's like going underwater.
Is it one of the freaking lion turtles?
And neat, good job.
What?
You did it.
I knew thievery would come in handy for something.
Finally, your thieving has paid off.
You may or may not have done something fucked up. Who knows?
I'm sure the giant creature will be fine.
I don't know. We might have just scooped its brains out.
It had a lot more left.
I mean, sure. I don't think I want to lose any amount of my brains.
There's a lot of water.
The Westia elves very excitedly usher you back to Osceola. Got that guy's. Genthiel hastily takes the container of headwaters and quickly begins finishing the formula for this breaking. If any of you are interested in assisting him, you're welcome to. It won't require any skills, but kind of.
I will absolutely assist him.
Who in our group would be interested in learning about an elixir?
Me!
I guess we're both interested.
Yeah, so with two people, you can successfully cast a ritual elixirs. That's a fun thing.
I can't imagine that going well. I'm imagining it's a lot like cooking with multiple people in the kitchen.
Mini cooks. It takes the better part of afternoon or half a day. This headwater base. There's like we needed these headwaters is because they are of divine nature. other assorted ingredients together, and the end result is this kind of syrupy, like sunflower yellow, kind of like very, very thick, goopy liquid. Weren't turtles, they were kappas.
Kappa.
There's a big moment of truth where it is bottled up to doses.
I'm sure has been explicitly defined.
Yeah, explicitly defined. And yeah, moment of truth here. We're going to try and administer it to Lely. She has only been stricken by this curse for a day, maybe 2 days at this point. What you know from previous explanation of the curse is that most elves stricken with it do not live through the week. So you were very fast action, spending a day going down and finding out that there was potential for curse. Another day going and collecting this rare ingredient. As this tincture is gently applied, because standard action of conscious creatures, it looks like this like gray shriveled skin on her body just immediately starts to peel away as if a sunburn / defeated Final Fantasy boss. It just peels away and floats as it disintegrates, revealing like very, very pink and sensitive skin underneath. And the wheezing very sharply turns into a gasp of air as Aleli opens her eyes and looks around in shock and concern, and then starts to cackle. Very kind of unsettling way.
Huh.
I feel that.
Before she begins to cry. Starts smiling.
This is an awful Alex Shadow of the Claws.
And she's like, hey everyone, sorry to fall asleep on the job. Kind of sits up and have anything to eat? People take this as a happy, spontaneous sign of hugs and cheers. Lots of handshaking. She's hungry. She's hungry. We're feasting. Genthiel moves to have.
Okay. I'm down for a big celebration.
So some of the cure is applied directly to the Shade Wither key. The rest of it is used as this should not only break the curse off of Aleli, which seemed to work, but it may break the curse as well from the Shade Wither key. If you dip it in, there is like a big kind of bright glow as like magics clash against each other. Pull it back out. The water or the tincture that you dip the key in has fully evaporated. And the key looks relatively the same, but feels different. Teriani, it would potentially invite scrutiny.
I touch it and then I ask if the mark is glowing.
Not
Don't. Cool.
So to clarify, the curse is something kind of related to, but not created by the skinny guy. And we are immune because of a different being, the whale thing, right? Or at least we are resistant.
who knows. Mystery. Terion, if you want to attempt to ID the Shadewither key again, because it still has like a radiant magic that you haven't really been able to get your head around. You think some of that was because the curse was obfuscating it? You understand curses to be a thing that makes identifying magic items much more difficult. With that roll, it's a port key still.
All right. I'm still mad about it.
Looking to see if you got any.
I am so terrible at identifying things.
Um,
Am I actually just rolling bad? Because I have like a +10 to that.
you've never rolled a very good recall knowledge in the scope of this, and I have the receipts to prove it.
You're just screenshotting all of them. You're like, yeah, check how much you suck at identifying things.
Yep. So it moves to a party. It moves to a feast. One of the junior or assistants that were helping with preparing this cure, using some of the excess headwaters, been able to collect a complete collection of alchemical items that are offered to you as as thanks. Here,
I like collections of items.
yeah, we haven't really because I have to actually take Lofia, and here is a treasure bundle.
How much? Yo, that is a collection of
Modeled
A comprehension.
draft of stellar radiance. That's dramatic.
It makes you glow. I wish
Very
for
dramatic
it.
for a 3rd level item. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Bottled omen.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested in bottled omen.
These are all these things that I could. Are these all like elixirs or are they like?
Some of them are potions. Some of them alchemical have the alchemical tag if it's something that.
Ooh, let me see what those are. Cool, I'm taking at least 2 of these to learn how to make at some point.
I mean, we should learn how to make all of them, or at least most of them. The completionist in me thinks you should know how to make all of them.
Know how to make it. So yeah, speaking
You
of
already have antidote and anti-plague, though. Comprehension elixir, I think, is just generally useful.
I didn't mean to take 2. How did I get 2 of both of these?
Oh, there's tons of them. That means you can have some failed attempts. Like, water breathing is a good thing for you to be able to make.
not a
Yeah, the only things that are alchemical are the first 3.
Okay, well, comprehension is really useful.
You wanted to invest in magical crafting.
I could
Yes.
think so.
And speaking of investing in, now that the curse is removed from the Shade Wither key, Lely can now essentially send you to Golarion if that is something.
I do want to go back at some point.
At some point is super relevant because you guys can spend as much downtime as you want among the Oatians here in Lua. In fact, you can spend this time learning how to make these new potions. You can add that comprehension elixir to your. Other is if anybody would like to spend time training in ways that the Oatia read the stars and divine their mysteries, access Oatia Skysage. Not obvious.
Taught me how to throw rocks. Would recommend.
I want to learn the elixirs.
I am oddly interested in more ways to see the future. But the stars are predictable. How can you glean the future of something that's predictable?
Look, turn 2 or 3 pages forward in the.
Yeah. Dividing the stars is bullshit.
I have to warn you that these dedications are free archetype because the archetype effectively.
Gatewalkers.
But
Yeah,
if
that's
you
about what I figured.
if you want to retrain any feats into dedication, you can go at no cost.
Ooh, I like the questioning no cost. It really,
Well, I mean
really-
the cost is like time, but necessarily time training to get the.
yeah, but this time is basically free. It's not like anything's going to explode. No matter when we get there, like
Time
there's
is
going to
free.
be something happening as soon as we get back.
I'm giving you the explicit. Are no bombs waiting. In a war zone, Golarion.
Oh,
You leave the planet for just 1 minute.
things go bad.
But yeah, there's a lot of gear to process.
There's not a lot to process. It just all goes to fucking.
The potion
It
weirdness.
goes to the cat.
The cat is taking one of everything.
Wow, you are confident. See, what do I want to do during
Gotta-
It
gotta
that?
keeps
get
giving
in.
me 2 of everything. Like, it's doubling the items.
Well, fix it. Think.
Okay.
Yeah, just fix it.
I will
think
delete one of
thing-
each of these.
things are goofy. It's doubling a lot of actions for some reason.
Ooh,
I had an idea why. Twice. Made some things, so I think it's odd.
You broke it.
that would be pretty funny.
Advantage.
I think if I were going to do that, I'd have like a separate account. Have just like dummy recording account.
That's kind of what I had to do when we were playing with my buddies on his TV. I just had a separate account logged in with like almost all admin or like just really good player privileges, so they can still see everything. Worked out kind of okay.
Oh wow, it does double.
Yeah.
Oh, the comprehension elixir, that'd be good.
Finally, you can understand what's going
Yeah. Maybe I could read my own notes that I've been taking.
These things.
kind of awkward to. All right, now we've done this thing. Spent several weeks about what you want. You know when you're ready to. You're done with this dumb planet.
It's not dumb, it's where I'm from.
Hee hee hee. Oh. See. Yoink. Are you going to double when I drag you? It did not double.
Neat.
I don't know what to do with all this downtime.
Learn 2 of these recipes.
Luckily, Kirik's really good at downtime. He broods.
But I want to be productive. Are there? And scrolls are going to be expensive though, and I don't have a ton of
I didn't mean-
gold.
Take a
You have a ton of gold if you count all this treasure.
Mhm. Is there a defined list of scrolls that are in this area? Or
High magic societies.
okay, well, I can't afford level 4, but might be able to get some variety in level 1 and 2.
Staffs.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but they're expensive.
How much expensive are they?
I think the cheapest one's like 40 gold.
Because I think I'm carrying a large portion of our gold here.
Maybe. I would like a staff. And I mean, there's not a lot of merit to me
For your
throwing
household.
daggers around. Yeah.
The party's wealth is sitting at 800 gold.
What? Okay, well, I'm not going to feel so bad about picking up a staff
It might
then.
have to do with the guy with the striking.
Probably.
Runes, plural. I only have one.
Maybe that got doubled. Lucky you.
Pick your sword back up after falling on by a puddle.
How'd you getting all the way here and you're like, shit, my sword.
Picked up.
We have to go back, guys.
This thing's
Wasn't there? What didn't we also pick up a short sword with striking in it from the Griffin?
yeah. You guys have picked up a fair bit of treasure. It will, if you move items into it, it will give you cash. Putting things there sells them.
Oh yeah, all of 4 staves are 60 gold.
How far away from that are you?
From 60 gold? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I have like 14 on me.
I have 31.
Yeah,
I will dedicate
I
some of
am-
that if everybody else wants to.
yeah. I have not been grabbing. I do have a scroll of haste on me, but I was going to try and learn that next level when I can cast 3rd level spells.
Cloak.
Yeah, I'll put the cloak in there. We can get it's half, right?
Yeah, it should have given you money.
It did. So I have 37 gold on me.
And I would say for things that you don't necessarily consider selling, like loose coins in there. For a team, dang it.
Dang it.
Can I learn how to, or attempt to learn how to make these 2 potions real quick? The anti-plague and the comprehension thing.
Yeah.
While we're doing this.
Yeah, let me make sure I get you the right. I never remember how it works.
No, that's not a staff. That's an instrument.
Formulas. Crafties. Plague lesser, which should be relative.
And then the comprehension elixirs.
Plague.
Yeah. I mean, all that's really there for staffs is like the 4, fire, water, earth, and air staffs for 60 gold, and everything else is higher level.
This is not helpful. Yeah. Crafting check for the anti-plague is DC 15.
Okay. But
But I'm a huge
well, I
fan
did
of
that.
not getting the
Well,
plague.
Let me find that and place it.
For the 16.
Okay. Button. Roll. That was a success rate.
Yep.
Okay, let me find that in my phone.
Wow, that's
Nice
really
to you.
good.
Yeah. Let me destroy that from my. Cool, I learned how to make things.
Ooh.
I need to get magical crafting at some point.
Oh, I've been muted this whole time. You get the staff or not, Joe?
Probably not. I can't imagine how any of the staffs that are reasonably available would be useful.
Kickstarter bag of holding.
What? When did you get your
Okay.
shipping notification for yours?
Oh, just before I left.
Oh, fuck, I have never gotten one yet.
Did you buy one?
Yeah.
Whoa. There's somebody in town that's gonna copy my style, and it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
A bag of holding thing?
The new messenger bag of holding.
I gotta actually go to my backer kit.
Yeah, it's overly difficult to get to actual track. Pockets. Sleeve.
Rachel fall asleep again, by the way?
Hard life.
There's so many freaking pockets.
Yeah, my order hasn't even shipped yet. What the fuck?
None of this downtime stuff is ever appealing to Kirrik, is it?
Not really. He doesn't have a use for it.
Well, how long it takes to train track.
Okay. Did you ever link the what's it called? The class stuff we had access to?
Yeah, I did. I'll put it.
Oh. I'm looking at different containers and I just found a thing called a bag of weasels.
Classic, really.
Wait, that just set me to Oasis size Skysage again.
The ask.
Oh. It couldn't be me.
So can I use my regular spellcasting, or is it going to be like do I gain 2 additional cantrips that are divination, and those cantrips would use like trained, or would I be using my normal?
I think you use normal as because that's what.
Okay.
Ooh, it comes with a rain cover.
I mean, astronomy lore might be useful at least once.
So far, I haven't found a use for it.
We had a use for it a bit ago.
Yeah, when they first got here.
Yeah. We're like, shit, where the fuck are we? Then I was like, wait, that don't look right. Stars are in the wrong places.
Yeah, you were like, we must be on the wrong side of the
Yeah.
Not technically wrong.
Showed up just in time to not take the.
Waiting for mine to show up because my D&D bag's getting a little beat up. I'd like to replace it.
Dip into that today.
Yeah, I mean, impossible Rachel, honestly.
Yeah.
Jet lag.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a
I mean,
long.
we could figure out how long we're actually spending here between sessions when we have more time to think about it.
Well, I think reverse engineering those two forms would take days. If anybody is going to pick up Skysage and wants to retrain, that'll add a week at least. Plus, there's the ambiguous time to figure out how to activate key to the aiudara home, which can be as much time as necessary if someone has a plan that will take longer. Currently in game, third of Khali.
I always forget that Pathfinder months are just named after the gods.
Say, wouldn't.
I mean, shit, where did we get our months?
I know
Culmination of things.
we got two of them from Romans.
Oh. Roman numbers. That's boring.
Well, yeah,
Why
like
can't we name our months after planets or
September, October, November, December are just 7, 8, 9, 10.
August is 8. Like Og.
I think August and
By Caesar's Augustus.
that's why 7, 8, 9 don't line up. So without any set retraining, set the game day the King Arid II. Loyalty Day. Yeah, we'll do it Loyalty Day.
Oil.
Next adventuring thing. 8th of So that means $15 days of downtime if you wanted to earn income.
I'm not sure if I have a real. I don't think I have relevant skill.
You do. There's the whole construction thing. They're trying to build new observatories.
So I have athletics. I can haul boulders.
I had some specific ones. Yeah, they're passionate worship of Desna.
Wait,
Yeah.
they'll pay you to worship Desna?
Well, they'll pay you to
Do priestly
participate
things?
in Desna worship organization. Some of you are actual clerics and are trained in this. They want to extend their magical gondola line up to a new mountain called the Alhunar Spire, which they would like to have a new observatory built. So if you want to use a non-lore based skill for earn income, you can do at half your.
Definitely don't think I have a lore skill. Yeah, I would probably just fucking use athletics. I gotta find that earn income button again. Is it in the big macro?
Yeah. Maybe.
Let's see. E for earn. Nope.
Definitely there. Oh, it's in PF2E.
What level are we? How many days? 15?
Yep. Holy
Wow.
moly, you're rich.
75 silver, baby. Oh god, someone's at my house. Back.
So how long are we here? Was it the
I'm going to say the time it takes between today and when Ellie says that she has is ready to attempt to activate the aiudara was 15 days.
Oh, okay.
You would have spent 2 of those reverse engineering those formulas, but otherwise. And if you want to retrain to dedication feat, take a week.
No. I do not want to do that.
I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of extra petty cash.
I like money.
Like money.
I want one of these fancy bags.
I can use my astronomy lore to earn income.
Yep.
That's
I
with
mean,
the
that's what your actual job is. You're going back to work. Adventure's over, guys.
Yeah, just stare at the stars again. So what level's that at 4?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 days. Okay. I suck at my
This
job.
is why they sent you out into the hole in the ground to get killed.
You're still shaken from adventuring. Not used to seeing people almost die. Also,
I
some people
watched a
die.
man get burned nearly to death and then just come back like nothing happened.
Your faith is shaken.
My faith is a little shaky.
Yeah,
I do that
you
to
watch the
my-
guy that very openly hates gods do this shit.
You know what I believe in? My own 2 hands. Then he goes and carves a mountain path.
No tools, just spite.
Can I do that for the 13 days that I'm not making reverse engineering potions? Yeah, how do I? Where is?
Let's look in the compendium for earn income. It looks like that stack of money picture.
Button. How does this work? I put in the skill and then at what level?
What skill are you gonna use?
Probably like crafting or something.
And crafting level 4.
Okay. And how many days was this? 13 for me?
Yep.
Button. Darn. I rolled a 3.
Nice. What do you want your trash water?
My trash water.
Let's see. What would I be using? Oh, hey, the action thing is back. I mean, I could earn income with games.
Start them off on the gambling circuit.
Or genealogy. Well, genealogy is higher, but I don't know how to turn that into an income. Probably help them study their relation with the elves back on Golarion.
Yeah, man. That's not a terrible idea because I'm sure those people are related.
All right.
Is clickety
All right,
trained in
where's my-
crafting?
Where's it's earn income's a different macro, right? I keep getting.
Why is your spider trained in crafting?
Do you want to know?
They make spider webs, right?
Spider webs.
I guess that makes sense.
Where is it PF2 your workbench?
I don't know. I just
Or the
looked
earned
in the
income macro?
compendium for.
I found an action. That's not a macro though.
Why is your spider trained in medicine?
Good boy.
Why is your
Let's look
spider
it up.
trained in society? Sorry, I'm kind of laughing here over your spider. Yo, that's a cool die.
So let's see. Genealogy, you said level 4 for
Yep.
that kind of skill, and then 15 days.
Yep.
I'm a hero point that.
Hmm.
I can't hero point this. Should I just go through the macro again? Okay.
I'd have done that. I did not.
Hell yeah. 120 silver pieces.
A lot of elves want to know what's going on.
Hmm.
I imagine you're not necessarily working for the people here as much as doing correspondence with people in L.
Am I at the observatory sending messages back and forth? I get back to Golarion, there's just Pays waiting for me.
No.
I got 12 gold. I'll admit that I'm rich when I can buy immortality.
Total liquid.
Not bad.
We're making money.
that visible to you guys on your?
Oh, the party stash. Oh yes, party total 140 coins.
Well, I guess the next session is. Be home when you're ready.
Ooh, we gotta go home.
Now you've got a weird whale.
Whale.
Mhm.
Remind you of your original mission.
This guy, right? We just wanted the guy.
Oh no, it was before that. It was this guy.
Oh
Hey,
shit! I think I was like, go find shit.
yeah, he was like, "Hey, see if the 7 arches."
And I got a solid, probably, maybe. It's definitely something.
I mean, we know that
The whale is involved.
we were marked by the missing moment, and people in our party that should have died to this curse did not because of a mark from the missing moment. Curse is associated with 7 arches, so I think what the real answer is confirmed.
Well, I don't know because like the mark might just be protecting us, like regardless of like the kind of bullshit that's there.
It sure as hell didn't protect me from fucking hot water or being like microwaved by a koala.
I mean,
If it protects from general nonsense, it certainly protects from really specific general nonsense.
I don't know. Have you been hit with divine nonsense?
Is this divine nonsense? I don't think it is.
I mean, it's coming from gods or like god adjacent creatures, so kinda.
I don't know.
How do you?
Outsiders or Fae, divine? I don't think so.
Is the whale Fae? I thought the whale was like vaguely, or was the whale like an archfey?
It's a whale.
We're told it came from.
Yeah, it's like an outsider.
Space whale.
That's-
Space
Space
whale.
whale. Oh, I think I saw that in Futurama.
Space whale.
Unless I'm wrong with some of the way they restructure things, not all the big players are divine.
No, no.
True razor.
Cherise is not divine. Archfey aren't divine.
How would Kirrik feel about having a brand of a?
I
Angry.
mean,
Pretty
Get
mad.
it
you're
off.
already using vaguely divine powers. Isn't your whole thing a spark of divinity? Like,
Yeah, but
That's his willpower, not divinity.
oh yeah, anybody can just stitch themselves back together like that.
they're mine, not being used. Wherever they came from, my powers are mine. This mark is something else. It's something acting through me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump off, and I'll be back in like, well, I'll be back to play Terraria in like half an
Yeah.
hour or so.
Where I think any obvious.
So my schedule is set to change again. This week is, I don't know, it's a mess. So in the next couple weeks, my schedule's going to change again. I think like 2 out of the 3 options I have, it won't affect game. So we'll see how it rolls.
I don't have any. I don't think I have a reason to miss any. At some point in August, trip. Not really
Where do I go?
something that's gonna. Rachel's also got a work trip in October.
Yeah. My only thing is the 24th might be awkward depending on what stage of moving we're in. Assuming that our house stuff goes to plan.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we don't have to play every week. We've had a very consistent time playing every single week, right?
The only foreseeable thing I have barring schedule changes is going to Japan in April, I guess.
That's the next.
Yeah.
Not out of the realm of possibility to finish this campaign this year if we're.
If we don't take another 4-week break.
No, there are no more 4-week break. I really wanted to finish the book before I took. Finishing a book is a good stop. Nope, 1 encounter left.
Doesn't always roll like that.
So are we finished the book now from the last one?
Where there's 1 encounter left in the.
Okay. So there wasn't 1 encounter left going into today.
I knew. Yeah, there were 2 encounters going into today's session. We did one of them. Encounter. But the next one is,
I guess the turtles didn't have to be a combat encounter.
no encounter has to be a combat. Always run away.
Yeah, but
I'm hoping to be doing Sky Kings by Starfinder 2 time, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, speaking of Starfinder 2, except not really. I think Fantastic Realms is going to do their free RPG this Saturday. It was supposed to be last weekend, so I didn't make any plans because I was in. They're doing it this week. I might be able. The toy soldier.
What time would you be doing that at?
I don't know. I think noon because I think that's when they want it to happen. But they have to confirm they actually have the content. They made a post yesterday. Hey, come join us for free RPG day Saturday, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, I didn't know that was happening.
Oh, Nick, you got to sign up for the 2XKO beta again.
Beta?
Did I sign up for it the first time?
I mean, I told you to, and you said you did, so maybe.
We haven't been in a call since the last Nintendo Direct and all the Marvel vs. Capcom games.
Damn, I forgot they re-announced, or they announced a new Marvel vs. Capcom.
Not a new one, but like a 11 game collection or something.
I'm still mad they called it Project L. I can't get over it. I thought I could get over it. No, I'm still mad about it.
You mean that they didn't call it Project L?
I'm not mad that they didn't call it Project L. I'm mad that they did call it 2XKO.
You talking about the Alpha Lab? Is that what you're telling me to sign up for?
Or is that right, Spider?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people hate that to me.
It is labeled like alpha.2xko on the URL. There's a YouTube video featuring Sage Jam, and there's a link in the description from that video.
I think 2XQ. It's just such a waste of an IP. I don't understand.
How could they do this?
Oh yeah, that's actually Sage Jam. Look at
All right, good night.
that. Bye.
Goodbye.
Did you think I was like exaggerating?